Here's a question that I get asked a lot, an awful lot. Do I have to tithe? Many churches teach tithing, and yet so many people feel uncomfortable with the practice. Hi, I'm Bernie Diamond, and welcome again to Fresh. When I first visited the US, I discovered the practice of tipping. It's not something we do quite as much where I live, but there you have to tip because that's how people earn their living. It used to be 10% or a tithe of the bill. It's more these days. I wonder sometimes whether our attitude towards giving isn't more one of a tip than a tithe. Only a small percentage of God's people even tithe. It seems that we have so many other things to spend our money on. And so as we juggle a limited cash flow, God's share seems to get squeezed. But it's not a zero-sum game, because God is a God who blesses. And when Israel had drifted away from Him, He offered them a way back, a way of sacrifice and of blessing. Malachi chapter 3 verse 10. The Lord all-powerful says, try this test. Bring 1/10 of your things to me. Put them into the treasury. Bring food into my house. Test me. If you do these things, I will surely bless you. Good things will come to you like rain falling from the sky. You will have more than enough of everything. So, are we obliged to tithe? No, because we're no longer under the Old Testament law, but under the law of grace. So while it's not a bad place to start, it's not a rule that we have to follow. But giving to God is meant to be a sacrifice. It's meant to take a good chunk of our discretionary expenditure. That's the plan. And when we do that with a cheerful heart, man, does God bless that. He just does. That's God's word, fresh for you today. God's word is full of power, full of encouragement, full of wisdom and full of blessing. It just is, which is why I'm so passionate about sharing it with you in a way that speaks into the realities of your life. So let me encourage you to stop by at ChristianityWorks.com and head across to the Media Lounge, where you'll find literally thousands of messages on all sorts of different subjects, conveniently arranged so that you can find exactly the teaching that you need for today. Again, you'll find that Media Lounge at ChristianityWorks.com.